So this is Wednesday's lesson for grammar. We're going to start with singing the helping verbs song. Here they are. You can sing along. Hopefully you know them, but let's do it together. Helping verbs, there are 23. Am, is, are, was, and were, being, been, and be. Have, has, had, do, does, did, shall, should, will, and would. There are 5 more helping verbs, may, might, must, can, could. Okay, and then let's go ahead and sing our 8 parts of speech song.
Parts of speech, 8 parts of speech, woo! 8 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech, woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech, woo! 8 parts of speech, 8
Okay, one more
parts
time.
of speech, woo! Nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, conjunctions, interjections, prepositions, adjectives. 8 parts of speech, 8 parts of speech.
Okay, so while we're at it here with our 8 parts of speech, let's talk a little bit more about these parts of speech. Right now, we've talked about how nouns can look like a subject noun, an object with pronoun, direct object, indirect object, and predicate nominative. And let's talk, we're going to move down here to adjectives. How do we label adjectives? Can you think of some? Okay, so the obvious one would be adjective, right? Can you think of any more? Did you say predicate adjective? That's one. Oh, here's one too. Article adjective. Okay, be thinking about that. See if there's any other adjectives we use, okay? And we'll come back to that in a different lesson, all right? Okay, so before we grade our paper today, I'm going to start by going over a little review of when we have possessive nouns, okay? Our rule 1 says, when you have just a singular word, you just add an apostrophe S. So here is boy. If it's the boy's toy, you have apostrophe S. Let's try another one. How about a dog? What if it's the dog's bone? So we add apostrophe S. Dog's bone, okay? What if it was a tree? What if it's the tree's leaf? The one tree outside I have has a leaf on it, okay? The tree's leaf. So apostrophe, rule 1 says we just add an apostrophe, tree's leaf. Okay? What if we have, let's move on to rule 2 here. Okay, rule 2 says that plural noun, if it's already plural, boys, you add an apostrophe afterwards. So what if we have dogs? We have more than one dog now. Do any of you have more than one dog? I know that Jillian does. I've seen hers in some of her videos. Okay, they're dogs. And now they have bones. They each have their own bones. The dog's bones. So we already have an S. So apostrophe afterwards. Bones. Okay. What about trees? What if there are several trees? You know, go to forest and there are several trees out there. What about all their leaves? All their leaves. The tree's leaves. It's already plural with an S on the end. We add an apostrophe after. Okay? Let's talk about rule 3. Hold on just a second. I'm going to move it. Just a minute. Stay with me. Okay, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. All right, so rule 3 now tells us if it's already a plural word, but it doesn't have an S, we add an apostrophe S. So men is an example, children we've talked about. Let's do, for an example here, mice. What if it's the mice, the mice's nest? We would add apostrophe S, the mice's nest. Okay, that's rule 3. What about if we have women? Does not end in an S, but this is plural. This is the women's meeting. Apostrophe S. Okay. All right. Click on the next video to grade the classroom practice 62.